The massive viewscreen flickered with an unfamiliar silhouette of an alien spacecraft, sleek, crystalline, and utterly unlike anything humanity had previously encountered. Captain June Park adjusted his navy blue uniform, feeling the subtle vibration of the Earth research vessel, Poseidon's quantum engines humming beneath his feet. "Incoming transmission," announced Yuna Kim, the ship's communication specialist, her fingers dancing across holographic interfaces. Her eyes sparkled with a mixture of excitement and professional tension. The alien vessel, a magnificent structure resembling a translucent crystal spider with pulsing energy tendrils, positioned itself precisely 2.3 kilometers from the Poseidon. Its exterior shimmered with colors that seemed to shift between ultraviolet and colors humans hadn't even named yet. "They're requesting visual communication," Yuna reported, her voice steady despite the unprecedented moment. June nodded, straightening his posture. Years of diplomatic training had prepared him for first contact scenarios, but nothing truly prepares you for the actual moment. A holographic projection materialized, a creature with iridescent skin, multiple crystalline eyes, and appendages that seemed to flow like liquid mercury. The alien's language translated automatically through the ship's advanced linguistic processors. "Greetings, Earth representatives. We are the Vexillian Diplomatic Exploration Unit," the being communicated, its voice resonating with a strange harmonic. Frequency. Commander Arin Lee, June's second-in-command, stood slightly behind him. Her hand unconsciously touched the environmental sensor on her wrist, a standard-issue device designed to detect potential biological threats. The Vexillian continued, "We have been observing your planet's unique biological signatures. Your species presents anomalous characteristics." Before June could respond, an unexpected scenario unfolded. A sudden intense rainstorm simulation activated in the ship's environmental testing chamber. A routine calibration protocol that nobody had anticipated would become a historic moment. June, standing closest to the chamber, didn't move, didn't reach for protection, didn't even flinch. The Vexillian representatives watched in absolute stunned silence as water droplets cascaded around June, dancing across his uniform, sliding off his skin without causing any visible reaction or damage. "Impossible," the lead Vexillian translator uttered, its multiple eyes blinking in rapid, synchronized patterns, indicating extreme computational processing. Yuna couldn't suppress a slight smile. Humans had always been unique, but this moment was something else entirely. The rainstorm continued, powerful jets simulating tropical hurricane conditions. June simply stood there, as comfortable as if he were standing in a mild morning breeze. No protective gear, no special equipment, just pure unmodified human biology. Robotic analysis drones surrounding the chamber began scanning frantically, their complex algorithms trying to comprehend what they were witnessing. Quantum sensors blinked rapidly, recalibrating continuously. "Your species appears to have a remarkable water relationship," the Vexillian finally communicated, its translator struggling to find appropriate linguistic constructs. June smiled. Not a diplomatic smile, but a genuine, slightly mischievous expression that seemed to say, "You haven't seen anything yet." The ship's advanced AI system began compiling preliminary reports: biological anomalies, cellular structural uniqueness, unprecedented environmental adaptability. What the Vexillians didn't know was that this was just the beginning of understanding human potential. Water wasn't a threat to humans, it was practically a comfortable home. As the rainstorm simulation reached its peak intensity, June simply adjusted his collar, completely unaffected. The Vexillian observers continued their stunned observation, their entire understanding of biological evolution about to be fundamentally challenged. This wasn't just a first contact moment. This was the beginning of humanity revealing its true, extraordinary nature to the galaxy. The universe was about to learn that humans were far more than just another species. They were something entirely different, something remarkable. End of Part 1. The Galactic Research Facility gleamed like a diamond suspended in the emptiness of space, its circular design rotating slowly to maintain artificial gravity. Dr. Hyun Kim stood in the central laboratory, her hand steady, as she prepared the most complex biological analysis in human history. Vexillion research drones buzzed around her, their crystalline appendages carefully manipulating microscopic specimens. Each drone represented millions of years of alien technological evolution, yet they seemed almost primitive compared to the complexity of human cellular structures they were about to investigate. "Prepare primary cellular isolation protocol," Hyun muttered, her fingers dancing across holographic interfaces that projected three-dimensional molecular maps. A massive quantum-resolution microscope descended from the ceiling, its lens capable of examining matter at subatomic levels. The device was a collaborative creation between human engineers and Vexillion technology, a symbol of the growing interstellar cooperation. The water sample from Captain June's initial encounter sat in a specially designed containment unit. It wasn't just water anymore, it was a gateway to understanding human biological miracles. Robotic arms with precision sensors began breaking down the cellular structure. Each movement was calculated, each analysis measured with unprecedented accuracy. The drones recorded every microscopic reaction, their sensors capturing data at speeds incomprehensible to human perception. Suddenly, something unexpected happened. Human cell samples didn't just resist water, they actively transformed it. Where other biological structures would break down, these cells created complex molecular bridges, adapting and reshaping their internal structures instantaneously. "Impossible," whispered Dr. Kai Park, Hyun's research partner, watching the holographic projections. The cells displayed a remarkable ability that defied everything known about biological adaptation. They weren't just surviving in water, they were communicating with it, understanding it, becoming part of its molecular dance. Vexillion scientists gathered around the observation windows, their multiple eyes blinking in synchronized confusion. Their advanced civilization had explored thousands of planetary systems, encountered hundreds of intelligent species, but never witnessed anything like this. A robotic analysis unit began constructing predictive models. Complex algorithms tried to understand the human cellular mechanism, but each calculation resulted in unexpected outcomes. The human cells seemed to have an intelligence of their own, a fluid, adaptive consciousness that rewrote biological rules. "It's not just resistance," Yoon explained to the assembled scientific delegation. "Humans don't fight water. They integrate with it." The implications were staggering. Entire planetary colonization strategies could be rewritten. Underwater cities, marine exploration, extreme environment survival, all suddenly became possible. With human biology, quantum sensors detected something even more remarkable. The human cells weren't just adapting to water, they were generating unique energy signatures. Each cellular interaction created microscopic power generations, transforming water into a potential energy source. The Vexillion lead researcher, a crystalline being named Zor, approached Hyun. Its body shifted colors, indicating intense computational processing. "Your species challenges everything we understand about biological evolution," Zor communicated through advanced translation matrices. Hyun smiled. Humans had always been different, adaptable, unexpected. The research continued through cycles that humans would consider days, but for the Galactic research team, it was merely a moment of discovery. Each analysis revealed new layers of human biological complexity. Robotic assistants compiled data, quantum computers processed information, and holographic displays showed the incredible journey of human cellular adaptation. What started as a simple water resistance test had transformed into a fundamental reimagining of biological potential. The universe was about to learn that humans were not just another species. They were pioneers of biological innovation. End of Part 2. The Galactic Council chamber resembled a massive crystalline amphitheater suspended in the darkness of deep space. Representatives from over 200 intelligent species gathered, their bodies ranging from holographic energy forms to silicon-based life forms, all united by a single purpose: understanding the human biological phenomenon. Dr. Jin Cho stood at the central platform, his presentation hologram flickering with intricate molecular animations. Behind him, Elena Rodriguez controlled advanced simulation projections that revealed humanity's extraordinary water adaptation. "Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary entities of the Galactic Council," Jin began, his voice calm and deliberate. "What we're about to reveal will fundamentally change our understanding of biological evolution." Robotic sensors from various species scanned the presentation. Massive translation matrices converted every word into thousands of communication protocols simultaneously. The chamber hummed with anticipation. The first holographic display showed a human cell interacting with water molecules. Unlike any known biological structure, these cells didn't just survive, they transformed. Where other species would experience cellular destruction, human cells created complex molecular networks that adapted instantaneously. A Krillian representative, a being composed of interconnected energy threads, leaned forward. Its quantum sensory appendages vibrated with intense curiosity. "Impossible," transmitted the Krillian's communication matrix. "No biological entity can demonstrate such comprehensive environmental integration." Elena activated the next simulation. It showed human explorers swimming in extreme oceanic environments, high-pressure zones, toxic chemical regions, temperatures that would obliterate most known life forms. Humans not only survived, but thrived. The council chamber erupted in a symphony of translated gasps and computational processing sounds. Robotic analysis units began constructing predictive models. Each calculation revealed more about human potential. Their cellular structures weren't just resistant, they were revolutionary. "Our research indicates that human cells generate unique energy signatures during water interaction," Jin explained. Holographic projections showed microscopic power generations, each cell becoming a tiny living battery. Vexillian scientists, known for their advanced technological understanding, looked genuinely perplexed. Their entire evolutionary database struggled to comprehend human biological mechanics. A holographic representation of the galactic scientific consensus appeared, a collective intelligence formed by combining multiple species' computational capacities. Its voice resonated with multiple harmonic frequencies. "Explain the mechanism of cellular adaptation," the collective intelligence requested. Elena stepped forward, her presentation shifting to show complex genetic mapping. "It's not a single mechanism. It's a comprehensive biological system of continuous adaptation." The chamber fell into an intense silence. Sensors from various species continued scanning, processing, attempting to understand. Robotic translation units worked overtime, converting the scientific presentation into thousands of communication protocols. Each species received the information through their unique perceptual frameworks. Quantum computers surrounding the chamber began running millions of predictive scenarios. What would human water adaptation mean for interstellar exploration, for planetary colonization, for understanding biological evolution itself? The implications were staggering. A Zylaxian elder, representing one of the most technologically advanced civilizations, raised a translucent appendage. "Your presentation suggests humans are not just another species. They are a potential evolutionary breakthrough," Jin nodded. "Precisely. Humans don't just survive in challenging environments, they become part of them." The chamber buzzed with a mixture of excitement, confusion, and profound respect. Humanity had just demonstrated something extraordinary, a biological flexibility that challenged everything known about life itself. Outside the chamber, massive starships from various civilizations waited. Their sensors continued collecting data, their artificial intelligences processing the revolutionary presentation. The Galactic Council was about to change its understanding of biological potential forever, and humans were leading that transformation. End. Part 3. The Interstellar Defense Command Center pulsed with electric anticipation. Massive holographic displays showed planetary systems, underwater territories, and complex strategic maps. Military strategist David Kwan stood at the central platform, his presentation about to reshape galactic military doctrine. "Humans are not just soldiers," David announced. "We're comprehensive environmental adaptability specialists." Robotic tactical units from various alien civilizations processed his words. Quantum analysis systems began calculating potential scenarios faster than biological minds could comprehend. A Vexillian military commander, a crystalline entity with multiple sensory appendages, projected a holographic representation of underwater planetary terrains. Traditional military strategies always considered water environments extremely challenging. Humans just changed that fundamental understanding. The first demonstration began. Holographic simulations showed human exploration teams navigating extreme oceanic environments. Where previous civilizations required massive technological infrastructure, humans moved like natural predators. Their bodies became living adaptations, transforming cellular structures instantaneously. Underwater reconnaissance missions that previously required years of technological preparation could now be accomplished with minimal equipment. Human, biological, adaptability meant instant environmental integration. Consider the strategic implications, David continued, zooming into complex planetary maps. Entire colonization strategies can be rewritten. Robotic tactical units calculated probabilities. Human water adaptation increased successful planetary exploration potential by 783% compared to previous interstellar species. The Galactic Military Consensus, a collective intelligence formed by combining multiple civilizations' strategic algorithms, analyzed the presentation. Its quantum processors worked overtime, understanding the revolutionary potential. Massive starship displays showed potential underwater exploration routes. Regions previously considered impossible for colonization suddenly became viable territories. Humans weren't just exploring, they were expanding galactic boundaries. A Krillian military analyst projected potential conflict scenarios. Human adaptability meant they could transform from deep-sea explorers to surface combat specialists within moments. No technological suit could match their natural biological flexibility. Your species represents a living weapon system, transmitted, the Krillian's communication matrix. Not through aggression, but through comprehensive adaptability, David smiled. Humans had always been more than just another species. They were evolutionary innovators. Robotic drones began constructing predictive models. Each calculation revealed more about human potential. Underwater cities, marine resource extraction, extreme environment survival, all suddenly became standard operational procedures. The presentation shifted. Now it showed human teams navigating toxic chemical oceans, high-pressure marine environments, and temperature zones that would destroy traditional biological entities. Humans didn't just survive, they thrived. Quantum sensors detected something even more remarkable. Human cellular structures generated unique energy signatures during environmental interactions. Each adaptation created microscopic power generations, transforming challenging environments into potential resource zones. The Vexillian military delegation looked genuinely stunned. Their entire strategic database struggled to process human capabilities. We're not just a military asset, David explained. We're a comprehensive planetary adaptation solution. Massive starships surrounding the command center began recalibrating their exploration protocols. Entire galactic exploration strategies were being rewritten in real time. A holographic representation of the Interstellar Colonization Council appeared. Its collective intelligence processed the presentation through multiple computational matrices. Explain the comprehensive potential, the collective intelligence requested. David's final presentation slide showed something extraordinary, a complete planetary transformation model. Humans could potentially convert challenging environments into livable territories through their unique biological mechanisms. The command center fell into an intense computational silence. Sensors from various species continued scanning, processing, attempting to understand the full potential of human adaptation. Outside the massive viewports, starships from multiple civilizations waited, their artificial intelligences processed. The revolutionary presentation, understanding that humanity had just changed galactic exploration forever. The universe was about to become a human playground, and no environment was safe from their remarkable adaptability. End of Part 4. Decade after the initial water adaptation discovery, Humanity had transformed from a curious species to the most sought-after environmental engineers in the galaxy. The massive terraformation station Prometheus orbited a challenging water planet. 87% liquid surface, toxic chemical composition, extreme pressure zones that would crush traditional technological equipment. A small human team prepared for deployment, their equipment minimal compared to previous interstellar exploration missions. Captain June Park watched as his team of 5 specialists prepared for planetary integration. Each member represented a different environmental adaptation skill: marine biology, geological restructuring, atmospheric manipulation, and comprehensive ecological engineering. Robotic monitoring systems from multiple alien civilizations tracked their preparation. Every movement, every equipment check was analyzed by quantum computational matrices that represented thousands of interstellar research organizations. "Deployment sequence initiating," announced senior engineer Hyun Kim, her voice calm and professional. The team's specialized suits looked almost organic, living technological interfaces that responded to human cellular structures. Where previous environmental suits were rigid mechanical systems, these adapted continuously, becoming extensions of human biological potential. As they descended through the planet's challenging atmospheric layers, something extraordinary happened. Human cellular structures began interacting with the planetary environment at microscopic levels. Their bodies weren't just surviving, they were communicating with the entire ecological system. Toxic chemical zones transformed into potential resource territories. High-pressure regions became navigable exploration zones. The Vexillian Research Consortium watched through advanced holographic monitoring systems. Their multiple sensory appendages vibrated with intense computational processing. "Incredible," transmitted their primary research matrix. "Humans don't conquer environments. They integrate with them." Within hours, what previous civilizations would require decades to accomplish, the human team completed. Preliminary ecological restructuring, initial atmospheric stabilization, comprehensive environmental mapping, robotic analysis units from multiple galactic research organizations compiled data. Each computational model revealed more about human potential. They weren't just explorers or engineers, they were living ecological transformation specialists. A Krillian diplomatic representative observed the mission. Its energy-based consciousness processed the remarkable human capabilities. Where other species required massive technological infrastructure, humans moved like living adaptive systems. The planetary transformation happened almost organically. Toxic chemical zones started showing initial signs of potential biological development. Extreme pressure regions began displaying initial stability markers. The entire planetary ecosystem responded to human presence. "We're not changing the planet," June explained during a live transmission to the Galactic Research Council. "We're having a conversation with it." Quantum sensors detected something even more remarkable. Human cellular interactions generated unique environmental regeneration signatures. Each exploration mission didn't just study a planet, it initiated potential life development processes. Massive starships from various civilizations watched the transmission. Their artificial intelligence systems processed the revolutionary mission. Data. Humanity had transformed from a curious species to the galaxy's primary environmental architects. The Interstellar Colonization Council's collective intelligence analyzed the mission results. Predictive models showed that human teams could potentially transform up to 73% of previously unexplorable planetary territories into potential colonization zones. "Humans represent a living technological solution," transmitted the Council's primary communication matrix. "Not through aggressive conquest, but through comprehensive ecological integration." As the mission concluded, the planetary environment looked fundamentally different. Areas previously considered toxic transformation zones now showed initial signs of potential biological development. Extreme pressure regions displayed stability markers. The human team celebrated quietly, not with technological fireworks or aggressive demonstrations, but with a profound understanding of their unique capabilities. They weren't just exploring a planet. They were having a deep molecular conversation with an entire ecological system. The galaxy watched, understanding that humanity represented something extraordinary, not just another species, but living, breathing environmental architects. Transformation was no longer a technological process. With humans, it became a biological dialogue. End of part 5.